8:50 is the time. It's the midday show with Nicole. And you know I have my good bro OC here joining with me. Okay, guys. We have some very, very special guests in the building today. So if you have been sleeping under a rock, you might not know this. But Budweiser has brought two very special international football kings to our beautiful city of Lagos. Mr. John Terry and Roberto Carlos. They are in the studio today. Hello. Good afternoon. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Very well, very well. Mr. Carlos, how are you?
Perfect.
Good. And we have Ozo in the building as well. I feel like Ozo needs no introduction.
No, thank you. Thank you for asking me. Thanks for having me.
Okay, great. Fantastic. So, you tuned in on Locked On right now. It's 1:51. It's TheBeat999fm. It's on and popping on the midday show right now. So, hey, as you heard Nicole say, so Budweiser have actually brought two international football kings, that's John Terry and Roberto Carlos, who have this huge fan base here in Nigeria. So, the idea is not just for them to have a meet and greet. So, rather, Nigerians will actually watch them play football live with some of our professional league players. That's from the MPFL. So we just want to just get it on and popping right now. So to John Terry, is this your first time in Nigeria?
It's my first time, yeah.
Okay, so are you enjoying your stay so far? So good.
I'm enjoying it. It's been a day so far.
Okay.
Enjoying the weather. The humidity is quite hot.
Yeah, it's 35 degrees
from
today.
The UK, but listen, it's great to be here. I've heard a lot of great things. John Obi Mikel's a very good friend of mine.
Oh yeah, you guys play together.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's told me many times I should come here and stuff. So it's good to be here.
Okay.
And,
Have you tried any food so far?
Yeah, we tried. What did we try last night? We tried the local food. I can't remember what the food was.
Was it a type of rice?
It was like a potato kind of, but it was spicy.
Yeah.
Potato porridge, yam porridge.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was too spicy for us. You have to take it easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Carlos, this is your first time in Nigeria as well.
Yeah.
How are you finding it so far? Any different from Brazil?
No, a temperatura é praticamente a mesma.
So the temperature is very similar. Culturally, there's a lot of similarities.
Aqui as pessoas são muito carinhosas, parecem muito brasileiros.
The people are very happy and very kind here, so very similar to the Brazilian
E
culture.
amam futebol.
And they love football.
Definitely, I agree. Also, how is it feeling sitting between these two legends?
No, for me, it feels great. It feels quite surreal at times because I remember I was in this studio, like I said the other time.
2 years ago?
A year ago now.
Was it a year ago now?
Yeah,
It's been a minute, but
yeah, and I was being asked, so what are you going to do with your career? And I always had my ideas about what I wanted to do with football and sports, and being a Budweiser ambassador now, and then sitting here with these two legends, for me, it's great, to be honest. I wouldn't have it any other way, that's for sure.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you know Budweiser are the reason why you're in Nigeria today. So did it take much convincing for you to be a part of this game of kings, Mr. Terry?
No, not at all. Like I say, it's great to be here, but I think the most important thing with the pandemic, what's happened as well recently over the last year or two, it's been very difficult for people to get together. So when we heard the idea of Budweiser wanting to put this game together and connect people and bring people together, you know, I was in, Roberto was in, and it's great to be here as well. And I think we've missed that as well. So hopefully the world's getting back to normal. And this is probably the first big sign of it. So it's a big step from Budweiser. And listen, the guys are going to get a good experience playing with myself and Roberto. But for us as well, it's great to come here and see your culture and see how these players are going to play tomorrow.
Okay, fantastic. So to Roberto, growing up and, trying to catch up on the World Cup and everything, there was this huge ad and, where they would say Roberto Carlos and you say step aside. So that was like my early experience with you. So you've been here right now. Can you liken African football to the Brazilian style of play?
O link é muito parecido. O futebol, esse invento que você quiser. É muita qualidade, é muito espetáculo. Isso é importante.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. The happiness that the players play with, the quality of the players, a lot of ability. But yeah, more the playing with a smile on their face.
Okay.
Culturally very similar, Africa and Brazil.
So now that you're here in Nigeria, so we're going to see you just replicate that famous free kick from France in 98.
O mundo me pergunta isso, né?
The world always asks him that. He says he's done it once and never been able to do it again.
Muito trabalho e sorte.
Lots of work, but also luck.
Okay.
Okay, John, can I call you John? I feel like we're like friends now.
Wow. Nicole.
I'm just going to throw that out there. So knowing that the game is happening tomorrow, what are some of the expectations you see coming out of this match?
Why is nobody asking me about a free kick?
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to there. I want us to get to a place. I got some personal questions
I'm
for
joking.
you.
No, I think the outcome tomorrow is for everyone to kind of get together and enjoy the experience as well, like I said before. it's an opportunity for them to play with myself and Roberto as well, but us to test ourselves because these guys are a lot younger than us, a lot fitter than us after we see that today. So even just spending an hour with them today is just a great experience as well. It's all about experiences life. So we're experiencing that tomorrow and hopefully it's going to be a good game.
Okay, great. So that's Roberto now. What are your, what are your expectations from the game of Kings tomorrow?
A melhor possível. Futebol espetáculo, futebol alegria.
The best possible. A spectacular game, a happy game, fun game.
A Budweiser está dando a oportunidade de trazer duas lendas.
Budweiser's given an amazing opportunity here to bring together these two guys, but also the players from the Nigerian Premier League.
Diversão e alegria sempre.
Fun and happiness.
Okay. So also, I'm going to see you play football tomorrow.
Oh no! So I'll stick to my. I have like a job, so I'll stick to like the analytical part of the game.
Okay.
So I'm not playing. So I'll leave that to the legends and the players from the Nigerian professional Premier League.
Okay.
That's what I'll be doing.
Oh, fantastic! It's great to just see everybody just coming together, playing alongside the Nigerian players as well. So hey, if you want to actually watch this, so nobody will be left out at the Budweiser Game of Kings, which will be broadcasted live tomorrow. That's on Supersport Channel 208. If you have GoTV, that's GoTV Channel 33 on the Silver Network and also on the NTA Network at 12 noon tomorrow. You can watch online on any of the Budweiser social media platforms as YouTube, IG, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay, so it's going to be an epic football showdown, a battle of greats at John Terry, Roberto Carlos. So all you need to do right now, just clear your schedules, call your football buddies. You do not want to miss this one right now. So it's the Game of Kings brought to you by Budweiser, the official sponsors of the Premier League and La Liga.
Yes. So you guys have a lot of fans, in Nigeria and around the world. I have two older brothers myself, and they are huge, huge fans. We actually used to live in Chelsea. So my brother sent me some questions for the both of you. Let's go. So what would you say is your biggest achievement? Either winning the Champions League with Chelsea or becoming the England captain?
Oh, that's very difficult.
Yeah.
That's very difficult.
Ooh.
Probably because I spent obviously 22 years. It will be the Champions League is the biggest domestic league, and I think it in the world. But playing for your country is a special thing. So
definitely,
it's really difficult for me to say. Both incredible achievements. I'm very lucky.
Yeah,
I've sat on the fence there a little bit.
I know. Yeah.
It's fine. We used to go on school trips to Stamford Bridge all the time. My school was directly opposite, so trust me, I've seen your picture a lot. It's all
So to Carlos, what would you say was your greatest sporting achievement? As a professional football player.
Todos. Copa do Mundo, Champions League.
All of them. It's hard to define about World Cup, obviously.
Yeah.
Champions League,
Copa America.
La Liga.
He's won everything. So he's like which one?
Isso que dá jogar com grandes jogadores.
So that's when you play with great players around you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you this question. What was a better team, your 2002 World Cup winning Brazil team or the Real Madrid Galacticos?
Good question.
Difícil, né?
Hard.
Real Madrid dos Galácticos.
Real Madrid Galacticos.
Oh, okay. Oh, fantastic.
Nice. We got some more questions. Mr. Terry, who is a better defense player, Rio Ferdinand or R.Carlos?
Roberto Carlos.
He could have made it easier.
I know.
You know what? Both very different in the way they played. Actually, I love playing with Rio. Was like a Rolls Royce to me. Like very quick, so elegant on the ball, dribbling out, playing in. R.Carlos was a little bit more kind of hustle and bustle. We like the physical battle side of it. So both very different players. So both for me at Chelsea, R.Carlos was probably my favourite, and England, Rio was actually my favourite defender to play alongside. So again, like Roberto said, very lucky to play with some great players.
I know.
Cool.
So,
Mr. Carlos, sorry, and this and that for you as well. Cristiano Ronaldo or Ronaldo da Lima?
Ronaldo Nazário. Cristiano CR7 é muito bom jogador.
Yeah, CR7 is an amazing player, but for him, Ronaldo.
Cristiano do lado esquerdo, Ronaldo de atacante.
Yeah, Cristiano on the left, Ronaldo
in the middle. Okay. Yeah. So the question you just you answered, John Terry, right now to as you guys are comparing both defenders, it shows an in-depth understanding of the game. So I'm going to see you maybe drop the shorts and you wear suits. You produce as like maybe a manager or something.
I was worried where that conversation was going.
No.
That's the plan for me. I've done my coaching badges. I spent 3 years at Aston Villa as an assistant coach. Now I want to be a number one. So it's about kind of my role was to kind of come away, spend some more time with the family, but wait for the right opportunity. I think that's key. I think over my time, I've seen a lot of managers go in too early with the wrong club and end up never coming back into the game. So when I go in, it's going to be the right club that I believe in and feel that we can progress that way.
Okay, fantastic.
Nice. And one last question for you. So according to your biography, I say that like I've read your biography. I have, definitely. So apparently you were once courted by legendary Sir Alex Ferguson. So why did you choose Chelsea over Man U?
I actually got invited up to Old Trafford and Sir Alex hosted myself and my family for the day, and my favourite players at the time were Paul Ince and Roy Keane, and he sat me in between the two players to have lunch and stuff. So it was an amazing experience. But you know, when you walk in somewhere, I was a 14-year-old boy at Chelsea, and I walked in and I knew Chelsea was the right club for me. And you know, when people say you go into a house, you know that's the house for you. Chelsea was my home from 14, so it was a big decision for a young boy to make, but certainly the right one.
Yeah, so
fantastic. So it's great to have you guys here in our city. I'm sure you're going to have an amazing time tomorrow. So remember, for all our listeners out there, you too can be part of this experience. If you would like to watch it go down, you can tune into Supersport Channel 208, also Go TV Channel 33, and other NT8 networks at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Don't forget, you can also tune into the Budweiser social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook to catch all the amazingness.
Yeah, so remember, it's the Budweiser Game of Kings brought to you by Budweiser. So it's going to be John Terry, Roberto Carlos, also, all our Nigerian greats, the people that make up the Nigerian Professional League are all going to be, just throwing it down right now. So Budweiser Game of Kings are brought to you by Budweiser.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the show, Mr. John Terry, Mr. Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos.
See my mouth. See, I'm so excited. And Ozo, you are a local champion. Do you know we
international? Nice. Even John Terry and Roberto Carlos.
Oh no, very, very much.
Yeah. Thank you for having me so much.
Thank you.
The Beat 99.9 FM. What your radio craze.